one. For a sequence 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 8, 4, 2, 1, we're going to find the number of digits for the 124th term. All right, so what we're going to do is split this up a little bit since we're trying to find the number of digits for a certain term. And write this as 1, and this would be your first term. This is for a sub n here. And then take 2, 1. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking 1, multiplying it by 2. So that would be your second. And then I'm going to start with the 4. So if you go 1, 2, and 4, like that, a sub 3. The next one we'd have is 1, 2. You keep multiplying by 2, so this would be 4. And then we have 8. So that would be your fourth term. And then, so for your fifth term, just to do something they don't have here, that would be 1. 1 times 2 is 2, 4, 8, and then this would be 16. So basically, if you match these index numbers up, this is the number of terms. So we have 4 terms here, we have 5 terms here, we have 1 term here, and so forth. And it continues on and on. So we'll put dot, dot, dot here, dot, dot, dot. Okay. And just looking at each sequence, if you look at each one, my first term is 1, right, given here. And this is geometric, and your common ratio on all of these is 1/2, right? Because you keep dividing by 1/2 to get to the next term. All right, so what we want to do is look for the total number of terms for n. So basically, if we take a sub n is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is this summation. So basically, that's k equals 1 to n of k, because we're going in order. All right, we're not looking at the actual numbers now. We're looking at these index numbers. Okay, and for that, that means that formula is n times n plus 1 divided by 2. Now we need 124. So basically, we know that 15 times 15 is 225, and we know that 15 times 16 equals 240. So just doing some mental math here, if I use this, so that would be 15 times 16, using our formula here, divided by 2, that gives you 120. All right? Therefore, what we have here, and I'm going to just do a little box here. All right. So basically, this is your first term, which is 1. A sub 2 is going to be 2, 1. And then a sub 15 is going to be like this. Something like this. All right. And then this, that's 15. I put 5 there. A sub 15. And therefore, a sub 16 is going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So think about this. When we have a sub 15, this is 120 terms. So this right here is 120 terms. So if we want the 124th term, that's going to occur right here. So this is going to occur in this part. This is going to be the 124th term. All right. So basically, our formula given for this is we have a sub n, let's see, equals your first term times 2 to the power of n minus 1. And the common ratio of each term is 1/2, right? So if we look at each of these separately. Now what we want to do is go ahead and find a sub 16, and that's going to equal 2 to the power of 16 minus 1 for the first term. And remember what we're doing is we're for a sub 16, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, dot, dot. This is what we're wanting, so a sub 16. So basically we're going to have 2 to the power of 16 minus 1. The next one's going to be 1/2, because that's your common ratio, and this is going to be times 2 to the power of 16 minus 1. The next one's going to be 1/2 squared times 2 to the power of 16 minus 1. And then the one we want is this one, 1/2 to the power of 3 times 2 to the power of 16 minus 1. All right, so this would be your first term here. This one would be this one here, and this is the one we want. All right, so therefore the 124th term is going to equal this. This is going to be 2 to the power of 15. I can rewrite this as 2 to the power of negative 3, just moving that up, times 2 to the power of 15, which equals 2 to the power of negative 3 plus 15, which is 2 to the power of 12. All right. Now, so this is what our answer is. This part right here is given because if you note that if you take the log of 2 to the power of 12, that would give you 12 times log of 2. All right, and then they gave you this log of 2, so this would be equal to 12 times 0.3010. Now this is going to equal 3.612. So we're looking at this 3 here. Your characteristic of the integer is 3. So if we're just looking at the integer, the characteristic is 3. And therefore 2 to the power of 12 is the number of 4 digits. Or you could just round this up. All right. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.